It's time for the livest interactive sports talk show in Ohio. This is Down to the Wire 513.
Oh, fly me ran.
Yo, Down to the Wire 513.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey,
Yes,
why
sir,
you don't let me start the show no more? I like to say yo at the beginning sometimes.
You gotta come in the studio for that, good brother.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. And hey, that was bossed up. That was real. Okay,
That's
fair
fine.
enough. Hey, look. Hey, everybody, my girl just sprayed the clip on for the show started.
Before the show, she was going off. This is going on, bro.
Not the BET Awards though, y'all. You know, it's no trouble in paradise. BET Awards. It was a crazy, boring show. I didn't watch the entire thing, and we'll leave it at that. The vocals was off. I don't know. I think it was like the spirit of Omarion from that Versus.
I didn't watch one of those events though, but yes, this was going off about BET Awards, like he said, Trouble in Paradise. But I will say, shout out, Ye, man. Shout out, Ye.
They don't need to have the BET Awards live no more.
But yeah, shout out.
They need to be like the Hip Hop Awards, have it maybe a week early so they can fix everything. Don't do it live.
Yeah, Giveon, or I don't know if I'm saying his name right.
Yeah,
but,
right. Was he trash
bro,
too?
his vocals was
He was trash.
They messed the vocals up in my ear, and it was like, but he sounded really, really bad. It was like, bruh,
I didn't watch.
I gotta hear him. I need to hear him live again because I'm praying it was the Beats. Well, I'm just keep real. Like the BET Awards, it felt like amateur hour, from the entertainment to the production. It was like one of the worst produced shows I ever seen.
Yeah, amateur hour. Damn,
like the amateur hour, and it didn't work out this time. But I didn't want the show to talk about. But we like to at least have one topic that isn't sports related.
Shout out to Diddy, shout out to Lotto.
Shout out to Chris Brown too. He dropped that album. It was a pretty solid piece of work.
Shout out to Breezy. I think that's the name of the album too. But yeah, not no pun intended.
Shout out to Durkee. That was the deluxe.
Deluxe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, shout out
deluxe is all cap. This is not real. Hey, Rico. For the police, Rico.
Hey man.
Free the guys.
Free the guys, man. He might be one of the next ones, but yeah, hopefully he's not.
Let's hope not.
Free the guys, man.
I don't think he is though. I think when King Von passing away, I think it
might have saved him.
That cleared up a lot of.
I saved him, bro.
He would have been like, for them, I'm thinking like the mob boss guy.
Yeah, Von was the guy. They was looking for.
Von would have been their young thug.
He was the young thug. Yeah, probably worse. They trying to take nigga out. But yeah, man, Dirk better keep quiet about other stuff. But yeah, man, free the guys.
Yeah,
on both sides.
Don't worry, Sergio about to get free because he about to get to talking.
You think so?
Y'all know Sergio.
He didn't even call him by the rap name. That's gonna fair about
once you get the snitching, you ain't your rap name no more. You your government. You
Sergio Kitchens.
That's Sergio Kitchens.
Damn. But nah, man, free the guys on both sides.
The guys that didn't do anything.
Innocent to proven guilty.
Innocent until proven guilty.
So for now, free the guys.
I tell you this. I'll tell y'all this on air. It's easier, and they said it on Law Abiding Citizen. It's way easier to represent a guilty person versus an innocent person. Innocent person go to jail. Damn, man. But if you're guilty, you did it.
That's how it would be, bro.
Like at the end of the day, bro, you did.
Fuck it. Hey, bro, you did that shit, bro. Fuck it. That's not my best, man. You know, like, come on, bro.
No, it's funny because that's how I gotta look. Come on, bro. Come on.
You see what I was up against, bro? Like, you see what you left at the fucking crime scene, my nigga? Like, come on, bro.
Come on, bro.
Come on, dog. You left your cell phone at the crime scene with your picture on the cell phone, bro. Like, I can't do anything.
Let's get into it. T. Talk to me.
NBA draft, man. Last Thursday. The guy who we thought was gonna go first.
Mine did. I picked the boy from
picked Jabari, right?
Yeah.
I picked Chet. I think I picked Chet.
You picked Chet. I picked Jabari. I don't think none of us picked the Duke kid. The Duke kid went first, right?
Yeah, Paolo went first. Ventura went first. Shout out Paolo. I think Paolo's honestly. I think he's the most NBA ready player in the draft as far as body wise and as far as overall skill set. I think he's the most NBA ready player. So shout out to Magic, man. I think they picked the best fit for their team too. Honestly,
I think it worked out for the top 3 picks. I mean, we got talked about how this was a very deep class, but for the 3 best guys in this draft, I think that everybody ended up. I think it was the best fit for all 3 of them.
I would agree. Man.
But I will tell you, it was the least exciting draft that I've watched in a long time. I mean, I don't know. I think it's because the college prospects have been, maybe it turns out that it's not a bust draft or anything, but like the college prospects haven't been as exciting lately. We haven't had a deep draft. Wow, you know what I'm saying? So it's
I won't say not deep draft because I think like even a few years ago they've been decent drafts. They've been kind of deep drafts, but it's not been top heavy. It ain't been that many guys that come out like it's
where it's like we think, and it never turns out this way. We're like, hey, bro, the first 15 guys could be stars. It never turns out that way.
Yeah,
but I don't think we've said that in a long while. And I'm exaggerating a little bit.
Get like at least like 5, 6 guys. He's like, all right, he's
gonna be a star, bro.
He ain't been none of those. But I think overall was a decent draft. I do want to. We talked about this off air. I don't think he was on yet, Doc. But Chet, they said he went to Orlando for a workout and didn't even work out for a race. So he went to a shooting drill and half-assed it and walked out. So they said that's why Orlando was out on Chet. They said his team or somebody didn't think Orlando was best fit, which I think I think if you're gonna do that, you should have not showed up. But
yeah, just tell them like I'm cool. Don't mess up with your reputation.
Yeah, because I'm not saying that I disagree with what they're saying. I don't think it's best for him either. But do it better than that. Like just be like, hey,
professional. If you ain't learned nothing from LeBron, who admitted it, there's a professional way to do things.
Yeah.
Like when he said he left Cleveland, the only thing he didn't say he wouldn't leave. He said if I could do it differently, I would have. Y'all remember he said that if I could have did that differently, I would have.
Yep. So yeah, he should just be like, thanks but no thanks. I just don't want to come to y'all for a workout. If y'all want to draft me, go ahead and draft me. Now we should work out then, but just don't. Nah. Yep. But yeah, overall, man, good draft. Y'all got any draft? Any off top of your head y'all can remember?
For me, shout out.
I'm sorry, can you ask the question again?
Yeah, I was just saying, you got any draft winners or losers that y'all can think of off the top of your head if you remember?
Go ahead.
Detroit Pistons. They the biggest winners to me in this draft. I really shout out to Sacramento for passing on Jaden Ivey. Thank you for doing that. That's a huge blessing for that kid. And then they traded Pistons traded with the Knicks, which I don't know what the hell.
Oh my God.
We're gonna talk about the Knicks later on because man, what they doing, something crazy. But I do like they traded for Jalen Duren. He's up in Detroit, and they added Kemba Walker, which I don't think Kemba's gonna be there. I think he'll get bought out or something.
Yeah, definitely looking to move him and buy him out for sure.
But I do like Detroit's future. Cunningham, Ivy, and Duren. I think that can be those 3. If developed correctly, Detroit could be back in 3 to 4 years. I think my biggest winner is Detroit.
I think the biggest winner is the Magic for the next 5 years. Because the Magic kid, he's coming to the Lakers. the Magic's guy is coming to the Lakers because that's just what history says is gonna happen. I'm just telling you. You got Dwight, you got Shaq, and now you got Pablo. So enjoy because he's coming to
So you think he eventually going to end up coming down like the other number 1 picks eventually did?
Yeah, hey, I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you what history says. Am I wrong?
No, I mean, he's not wrong with history. I mean, not wrong, but my thing is about when do we get him? Because I mean, we got Shaq.
That's
Shaq like
5 years.
But Dwight wasn't 5.
Yeah,
Dwight was
true.
like,
Dwight was like what 7, 8?
yeah, 20. Was that
When
2013?
we got Dwight,
I know.
yeah, he
I'm.
came
You know.
in
Y'all
with
know. I'm
04
just playing. That's not really he is coming
Yeah,
to LA eventually. I do believe.
eventually.
You know, we like the Magic. But I think I don't know, man. The Pistons had had a really good draft. I just feel bad for the guy, for the boy for the Sacramento. That's where careers go to die for whatever reason. But I just feel I feel bad in that regard because nobody should have to go there.
I would agree, man. I think Sacramento. I would agree with both of y'all said first off about Orlando. I think they had a decent. I think they made it. I think they made a smart pick. Going Paolo. I think it was the best fit for him. Like you said, he might not be there after his, might not be there longer than 10 years, but I think it was a good pick. I think the Pistons definitely had I think they had the best draft as far as up and coming teams. They definitely pushed themselves into one of the best young cores in the league. I think by far, Jake was good. As far as I think OKC had a pretty good draft as well. I think getting Chad was a great fit for them. They also made another move. I was trying to find. I forget what the move was. Yusan Dang. At number 12, I think he's gonna be a great fit for them too. So if that don't work out, man, they got two guys that's like 6'10", 6'11" that can do pretty much everything. Not high school everything, but they can do a little bit of everything. They can dribble, shoot, score, at all three levels, and they have pretty good defense. Who else? Biggest loser, of course, New York, man. We're gonna talk about them a little bit later, but they're trying to clear cap space, which I get, but bro,
who are they trying to clear the cap space for exactly?
This year, Jalen Bronson. I don't understand. He's a very
ain't that, bro.
Good player. I mean, we're gonna talk about this later too about free agency and all this, but
he ain't that though, bro.
He's not that.
I agree.
He could hoop, but he ain't that.
He's not that. So, but I mean, it's the Knicks. They've been known to do this in the past. They did it with Julius Randle. They've done it with several other players in the past. So, who knows, man? The Knicks was just a terrible draft for them, though, overall. Also, the Rockets had a pretty good draft too. Rockets have one of the best young cores in the league too now. Rockets in Houston, man. I mean, not Rockets Houston. Rockets and Pistons. It's gonna be a nice rivalry. Jordan, Jalen Green, and Cade Cunningham got a little beef going. Well, not really with Cade, but Jalen's side, he don't like them at all, and he got something with Cade, man. He ain't fucking with him. So that was gonna be a nice fun rivalry to watch.
Shout out to former UC Bearcat Tari Easton. He's one of the picks.
Yeah. He was 6.
No, he went 7. He's 17th.
17th. Okay.
But he's in Houston too. So then my last thing from the draft. What do y'all think about the kid Ben Mathurin calling out LeBron?
Oh man,
he was picked 6 to Indiana.
I think that was somebody got to teach him better because that's dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Shut up, bro.
Now you looking at got to catch a 40. I'm hoping Bron put a 60 piece on him with a triple.
Please, man, please.
Come on, man. You a young bug. You got to prove you ain't better than LeBron James.
Yeah, like come on, man,
bro. Come on.
I don't think nobody better than me. So you got to show me.
And you're supposed to feel that way, but that's nothing you vocalize.
I can see now.
Somebody who's arguably the GOAT.
Right now, I was gonna say I could see if he's number 1 pick. I can't see if he's number 1 pick, but
no, I can't even see it.
You're not even number 1 pick, bro. Like he's 17. It's 16 guys in this. Or what was he? Number 6. So it's 5 guys in this draft that are picked higher than you, dog. So
I was
guys are better than you. What are you talking about?
If he said I feel like nobody in his class is better than me, okay, I get that. But saying
LeBron, he arguably the GOAT.
About someone who's been in the league and been doing this for your whole life, basically, bro.
Before you was born,
you gotta chill.
Yeah,
somebody. Yeah, that's why I don't like these. He's from Kansas, right?
Nah, he's from Arizona.
Oh, Ben Mathurin. Okay, yeah.
But what that does? Guys. What it does mean that makes Pacers Lakers probably a must see down to the wire if I want to get over to Indiana and check out that 40 piece.
I'm thinking it's a 60 piece show.
Either way, we need to be in the building.
Oh, we
We
going.
need to be there. We need to be there for sure.
Thought you was better than LeBron.
Have a sign.
Yeah, we going to Indianapolis. We gotta see that.
Have a sign up.
Yeah, man. So NBA draft was last Thursday. We are less than 24 hours from the start of NBA free agency.
It's gonna be crazy.
But it hasn't stopped a lot of moves from happening. A lot of players opting out of contracts. That deadline was today.
Already been crazy, man.
It's gonna start with the biggest name that decided to opt in, as we said on this show last week. Kyrie Irving opting in Brooklyn.
Bro, it was the smartest decision. If he wasn't getting a long-term deal, and what he realized, he was about to try to bet on himself, right? He wasn't going to LA because he wasn't about to pay for $6 million for one.
Not happening. Wasn't happening. But it was never an option.
So and for two, he kind of thought that he was he kind of thought that, oh, they know how good I am, but his track record is so bad. It's what I said on the show, and y'all agreed, bro. Nobody wanted him.
Nobody.
Literally nobody wanted him. Bruh, yes, you're an amazing basketball player, but there ain't nobody trying to deal with that bull crap. If you coming to work or no, and we don't know. You don't know the answer to that question, Brandon T. You don't know the answer to that question either. Are you coming to work, or do you got some social activist stuff to handle right now,
or something else? Who knows? Who knows what it could be? It could be something else. It could be something he ain't even telling you.
Yeah, and when he on the floor, he one of the baddest boys to ever touch a rock. But
it's facts.
It's always something.
But it's never, you never can be sure of when that's going to be, which is the problem. This is a win. This is definitely a win for the Nets, though. The Nets got what they wanted out of this, at least short term, and maybe long term. Maybe either I think long term, either he's going to get his act together, and they can sign him, or either he can play it out this year and they sign him and he go back to his old ways, or he come out this year and do the same shit he did last year and they don't re-sign him next year, or he chooses to go elsewhere. I'm really going to be interested to see how the Nets play this, though, because he opted in, but he still can get traded at any point. So if the season starts out and shit start going left, they can easily trade him. And I know it may not be it's not going to be that many trade partners out there, but he is an aspiring deal. And who knows, man? It's going to be somebody out there who's willing to trade for him. If they have him on the market out there. So he did opt in, but it's not guaranteed he's going to finish the season. I think he will start the season out in Brooklyn, but it's definitely not a guarantee he's going to finish the season there.
So do y'all think the Brooklyn Nets were bluffing when they said they're willing to blow everything up by trading KD and Kyrie?
You want to go, Rand, or you want me to take it?
I can just real quick say, I don't think they're bluffing around. I think they're serious. With KD with that extension he just signed, he's long term locked up. They're going to get a big haul of picks and whatever they want for KD. So yeah, I think they were dead serious, and I don't blame them. I would have did the same thing.
Yeah, I think they were dead serious for the reasons he stated, and because they've seen what putting yourself in a bad situation can do for you. They're lucky to have gotten KD because they're still kind of really hurting from the Paul Pierce and all those trades. It's like, bro, we're not gonna let you hold us hostage. They've also seen, some execs have seen with LeBron James, and this is not a knock on LeBron, but he's put a lot of teams in a bad situation by holding them hostage when you don't know what you're gonna do. You can't really plan for the future. Because what the hell we gonna do? That's a knock against LeBron. If we're just like, oh, I won't commit. If you won't commit, I can't plan around you really for the next 4 years. You know what I mean? So I think they weren't bluffing. What you think, T?
First reaction when I first seen, I was like, I did think they were bluffing, but y'all did bring up some good points, and then I think this Kyrie just came to his senses, like I said, him deciding to opt in. I think that would have been the start of the whole thing. If he opts out, then I think Brooklyn is blowing it up. I mean, the thing is, it's just like, Would they be happy? Would they have been happy enough to build around Ben Simmons? He's the only would have been the only one there.
Well,
If Patty Mills opted out today, which surprised
He
me.
opted out. Nah, that's not surprising me at all. It's only $6.4 million. He can get bigger deal elsewhere. Well, it's not that much money out there, but yeah.
But they would have been in a good position though after, you know what I'm saying? Not for
Yeah.
I mean, the fans would have been mad, but they would have came with a host of picks and they would have got a couple good role players. So they would have been
Right.
okay. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't have we wouldn't have been saying they wouldn't no championship, but they would at least competed some. Maybe they get the playoffs, but they compete some still because they get a host of role players that's decent.
And they probably would have made the playoffs with Ben Simmons. If you get good shooters back around Ben Simmons, man, and if he comes back and be what Ben Simmons was, he was averaging like 18 and 12. That's not terrible. You know what I'm saying? He would have been averaging, you know, with more opportunities, probably 20, 22, 23 points, you know, 11, 12 rebounds, 8 assists probably for the Nets if they have nobody else on the team but him and some shooters. So I don't think they would have been in a terrible spot. I don't think they're bluffing at all. I think they're serious. I think they saw, okay, we gave you guys the franchise the last 3 years now. What do we got to show for it? We just got swept this year. Like now, like something got to change.
Man,
We good
on. Yeah, he got to go.
He wasn't even. Yeah, but he was. Yeah. But I say he wasn't even their pick, but he was the pick that they went with. So yeah.
So, we good on Kyrie?
Yep,
I'm good on him.
So Russell Westbrook has opted into his contract. He is top 5 in the NBA in pay for this year. I think it's Steph, James Harden. This people's getting paid to Steph, James.
But James opted out.
James opted out. Well, I saw this graphic before, so I don't know who took James' spot. So like extra, so top 4. So it's Steph, Westbrook, and I forget the other two.
Probably Brad Beal. But Brad about to opt out too, so
Bill opted out.
And it was Brad was on there, and there was one other person that was supposed to be
it's probably John Wall.
Probably John Wall. Well, he just got buy out. He's got bought out, so he just got paid for it. So yeah.
Westbrook committed the cardinal sin, fellas. Responded to Skip Bayless. He fell in. You with LeBron James, and then we got to talk about it because you with LeBron James. Did you see the tweet?
I seen it.
Yeah,
I see what he said.
So essentially, he called him Westbrook in a tweet, something, and he's like, "Hey, respect my name. Don't say nothing to me that you wouldn't say to my face." And then paraphrasing what Skip said, "Oh, I'll say whatever. Just come on my podcast or come on Undisputed. You know you can pull up whenever."
Right. I'll call you Westbrook. Like, what are you gonna say? What is he gonna do? You gonna beat Skip Bayless up?
Well, yeah, Westbrook didn't respond after that, but it was like, come on, Westbrook. We all had our moments.
He took the bait, basically.
Huh?
Yeah, he took the bait.
You can't.
And I don't think it was bait. I don't think Skip expected him to say anything back. Honest, I think Skip was just being Skip. He's talking shit. But like, what is he gonna do? Like, oh, you're gonna beat Skip Bayless up, but then what is that gonna change? You're still gonna be Westbrook. You still can't shoot, so it's not gonna fix anything, bro.
With an assault
charge. You're gonna be Westbrook with a lawsuit and an assault charge.
But I don't have an issue with, we talked about the Westbrook, T, you voiced your opinion that you didn't like, but like, for me, you can't have it both ways. You can't be loving when you balling in the media and you like, yeah, I ain't talking to you. You ain't got to because you balling. But when you playing bad and they on you, you can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't have it. They love you when you hot and when you bad, then you gonna get hate. Yeah, and he's played bad this past season. You know what I mean?
He's been bad.
But this ain't the first time we've seen Skip do this. And maybe I doubt he's gonna do it, but maybe if Westbrook goes and does that with Skip, he could change it. Because remember back in 2011, he did the same thing with Chris Bosh. He was called, I forgot the name he called Chris Bosh, but Chris Bosh came on First Take. They had the whole one-on-one thing, aired it out, and then I think that was the last time. I forget whatever name.
Richard Sherman came in and crazy.
Oh yeah,
Richard Sherman actually didn't come with facts either. So
yeah, Richard Sherman's talking outside of his neck.
He just, you suck. It was like, well, Skip he don't suck at what he do. He's gotten like I'm up to every award that you can get. Yeah. It's like
he don't suck at what he do.
At the time, I think he won. Skip said, well, I think I'm more accomplished in my career than you and yours, but I know that you're making a lot of money. I'm like, yeah, that's the point. He came on and just insulted him, but I don't know what Russell Westbrook can say. He doesn't really. He's well spoken, but like he took the bait. And it was like I said, it wasn't even bait. But what he should, if he hasn't learned anything from LeBron James, you don't feed the troll.
Nope. You let him be a troll, man.
Bosh Spice, yeah, that's what he called it.
Especially for free. You don't do that shit for free. Like if you're gonna speak on him, make sure you're on the paid platform getting paid.
You on the shop,
man. Where it's gonna get you a check or something, or it's gonna get Don't do
something
it on Twitter, bro.
Something that means something. You know
don't
what I'm saying?
Do it on Twitter, bro. You're above the Twitter shit. Like, don't do it on Twitter,
bro. But that lets you know, bro. He's so, and I thought he was a really mentally tough dude, but he a little bit more sensitive than he puts on.
Yeah. Oh, he's very sensitive. I knew he's very sensitive. He just he puts on a hard shell. Like he don't like don't shit bother him. Everything fucking bothers you, bro. Everything bothers you. But to him, it's I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Yes, you do. You care about that shit.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. Westbrook ain't a bad nickname like for when you playing, man. I've heard a lot worse just from high school crowds.
Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah, Westbrook ain't that bad, bro.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, I've heard way worse.
Hey, you go to play the white crowds out there, the Catholic school. You be like, man,
you go out there to Edgewood, bro.
I thought y'all was God fearing.
You go out there to Talawanda, it'd be the old ladies in the wheelchairs with the oxygen mask calling you all kinds of shit, bro. You'd be like, you are an old ass lady, bro. I can kick you out your wheelchair.
This is high school.
Like I'm a 16-year-old high school boy. I will kick you out your wheelchair, bitch. You don't know me. Like you don't fucking know me.
You know,
shit, like I said, that wasn't even worse. Like shit, Bosh got it worse. Like they called a nigga Bosh Spice. It's like,
you know, but first of all, I gotta say again, I feel like Skip has sent LeBron a message like, "Hey, man, you know, I feel like he just
send LeBron several gifts every year,
huh?
He needs LeBron gifts every year because he's made Skip Bayless have a awesome
he gave Skip
career.
The career that he has.
Yeah,
like
he gave Skip the juice.
Like
gave him the juice.
And I'm just speculating, obviously. I feel like he done told Shannon like off air, like, "Hey,
tell your man thank you."
tell him you know I love him for real.
Yeah,
I bet you Skip and LeBron have had a conversation before. Like we'll never know about it, but I bet you because I mean it's just you can't live like that.
I don't know about conversation, but they definitely indirectly, yeah, probably for sure.
But LeBron's a nice guy. I feel like and
LeBron ain't no asshole.
Yeah,
Brian no asshole. He can't be an asshole.
Hard to get in his older age.
Yeah. He can't be. But like LeBron ain't no like negative dude. He ain't no mean spirited dude. Like
he knows what's up. And he also knows what's up. And Westbrook should too.
And he should. Westbrook should. But it ain't personal. Like if you're the biggest sports figure in the fucking world, you're gonna get talked about positively and negatively. You have to know that shit. And Westbrook gotta know that shit. If you're on the biggest sports brand in the world and you're playing like shit, you're gonna get talked about like negatively, bro. It's gonna happen.
And then at the end of the day, Westbrook responding like said, Skip won. Because at the end of the day, all the shit is about ratings, media. So all he did was make Skip more money and had the Fox ratings like go up because now topic number one on Undisputed.
Yep. Now niggas looking for Fox Sports. Niggas looking for Skip. Niggas trying to figure out where he at.
With that said, Undisputed is better than First Take by far.
Oh, it's facts. That's facts. It's facts.
But I do like JJ Redick going on first. Like he be chewing Stephen A.
Yeah, I like JJ. But yeah,
I think I will say this though. I think ESPN. I think they bet on the wrong, and then we can push on back to that because we're getting a little off topic. I think they bet on the wrong horse. They should have paid Skip that money when they was in that because it was a match made in heaven. Stephen A. and Skip, they was a match made in heaven. But they're like, hey, we got Stephen A. And it's like now. I hate to say a black man was replacing with Shannon Sharp. I prefer Shannon Sharp personally.
It's because Stephen A's been doing this forever. Like he's been in this game forever. We know what he is. He's loud. Like Shannon Sharp is kind of new
newer in the space.
And Unc bringing liquor on the things and Black and Mouths.
Plus, like he actually did it. He's a Hall of Fame football player, one of the best tight ends ever. So, he has a little bit more weight when he talks about certain shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I like Stephen. I like Stephen A. more as a sideline reporter now than a talk show host because he does speak. He knows the game. Like
I mean, I don't mind his takes. I don't mind his takes.
I
And
don't
he's very entertaining. He's very entertaining. I give him that. He's entertaining.
But
Hey,
yeah,
ratings
what does this mean?
be there. You know
What does it mean for the Lakers? I know we got off topic, but that was a big deal. What does it mean for the Lakers?
I saw this coming. I knew he opted in. He had no other option. There are no teams with cap space that are willing to pay him anything more than that. And so I knew it was opt in. For us, this means that we're stuck. We're doomed. That's what it means. Unless we can find a trade partner, which I doubt happens now. But John Wall got bought out and is gone to the Clippers now. Doubt we get any kind of trade offers from him. I think we're stuck with Russ unless we buy him out. I don't think we should buy him out. We should just keep him.
Yeah.
We're screwed.
Go ahead, T. Go ahead.
Only hope. And I don't even know if this is really hope. But if Brooklyn stinks and they decide, okay, ultimately they want to pull that trigger, Westbrook for Kyrie somehow. But other than that, we're screwed this year. I mean, we've been saying LeBron's not winning another championship with the Lakers for his career. So, just enjoy LeBron's chase after Kareem. Now that's all we got.
Yeah,
listen,
that's what you're gonna be about.
One thing that y'all leaving out, and I hate to say it, new coach, maybe he puts Westbrook in a position where he plays better. Westbrook isn't a scrub, bro.
I mean, I don't want to say like when I say we're doomed, I don't mean like we're gonna be miss playoffs again. We should make playoffs. Everybody else, we should make playoffs.
We should.
Put it like that. We should make playoffs. We're not. But like for us though, for like my head for the roster we had and the payroll we got, we're doomed. Yeah, we're doomed. Like we should be championship contenders. We're not.
I don't even think, and you know the crazy part about it is, I agree with you because I don't even think if Westbrook is playing, let's say Westbrook is OKC Westbrook, I still don't even think we're championship contenders because I just don't think he's a championship.
Yeah,
he's conducive to championship basketball. I just
like even that version of Westbrook with these players he's around, I just don't see them.
I just don't
like what's LeBron gonna be doing at that point? Like what's AD gonna be doing? He gonna be Steven Adams? Like no.
Our best bet is like even if Westbrook is his best, I just don't think. It's not a good fit. It's never been a good fit. He can't shoot.
Yep, he can't shoot.
And let's say his athleticism is there. LeBron has shown that he's most successful when he has the snipers around. Like if LeBron would somehow end up with the Warriors championship. No, I'm just saying that's not happening. But if it was, chip. Because
for sure.
Like what?
For sure.
Where can't nobody double him because if they do, it's a bucket. That's kind of what he needs. Like, you know what I'm saying? He obviously don't need Steph and them, but he needs guys like Maya Chalmers and your Mike Millers and Kyle Korvers of the world. Somebody out there because he drives. It's either you help, it's a bucket or you help, and I need to be able to kick it for a three.
Not only that, I just don't think Bron can carry a team no more. That's for a full season. Like he can't. Like I don't think he can play the full 82 and then expect him to be great in the playoffs. Like he wants. Like
and you
Father Time caught up to him.
And you 100% right. Which is why I didn't blame this on LeBron James. You know it is. Rand looked up and he gave a sad face as soon as I said it. He knows who it is. Anthony Garbage ass Davis.
Paper soldier ass Davis.
But even if AD this year, even if AD goes out and has an MVP type year, we're still not winning nothing.
I don't know. That's a different.
That's a different story. That's a different story there.
That's a different story.
Because he impacts defense and offense way more than Russ will. Like if AD having an MVP type season, then we should be.
We're championship contenders.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
LeBron could have an MVP contention type season too. You know what I'm saying? Like we contenders if he's playing like an MVP.
Who LeBron? If LeBron is no.
If Westbrook is, because LeBron's never gonna put bad, consecutive bad games, and like he's gonna give you MVP contention too. LeBron will be in top 5 next year.
Depends on how well AD plays. Now, if AD is MVP contender, LeBron will be top 5,
top 10.
Because he'll be top 10.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Top 10 though.
But we need AD to be a top 5 MVP. Like to be a championship contender, AD can't be that guy.
AD is.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
AD is really the only path to championship contention.
Yep.
Westbrook has to be the third best player. We can't and then be expecting Westbrook to come in and you can't. You get what I'm trying to do. You can't expect much of him, but like when you get it, great.
Yeah.
But if AD is playing like an MVP, we in championship contention. But
I would agree.
I don't think so. But he can't do it.
Yeah, like if
Boy
he could somehow give you like a 28 and 12 and like a crazy defensive rating where he like just really controlling the pace of games and shit, and like shooting efficiently and like I don't know. I guess I don't think he can do it though. I think that AD's gone. I don't think he has the will to get back to that level.
Dude ain't hoop from April to June, bro. He ain't no MVP, man.
Like he doesn't have the willpower to be as good as he can be, man. And it's frustrating.
Because he got the talent. Top 5 talent.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yep, and then I just got a notification before we started the show. Lakers trade target Kobe White. Shout out Kobe White. This is no slight to Kobe White.
That's a championship, baby.
No slight to Kobe White at all, but Rob Pelinka, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Hey,
like, man, come on, dog.
You said it's official. We traded it. We got him.
No, that's one of our targets. One of our interests. We're interested in Kobe White. Like, come on, like, hey, yeah, he's nice, but he's not gonna move the fucking needle, bro.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to the Hawks for trying to making moves.
Yeah, let's get into that, man. Let's get into the trades.
Real quick. Brad Beal did this. Would be fast. Brad Beal opted out. James Harden opted out. They both contest free agency. I hitting Brad Beal first, and you guys can, chop in more if you want. I think he probably ends up back with the Wizards for the Supermax, 5 years, $250 million. James Harden, I just think he's trying to, get a little bit more cheese. I don't know the years. I think he ends back up with the Sixers as well, though. Maybe for a LeBron special 1+1.
He gonna do like a 3.
3.
He doing like I think he doing like Chris Paul did in Phoenix, where he gonna take a lesser number this year to get more cash space for them this year. So this year he was due like the Westbrook. He was getting like 47 something million. So he's gonna take like probably 34, 35 this year, and then get more in the back end, like get like a 4, maybe a 3 or 4 year deal, where you get like 120 million.
The cap limit is going up as well.
Mm-hmm. So that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna take less this year for more in total, and then also longer. Yeah. So he's smart. He's doing it smart. His agent hooking him up. I don't know if he got agent no more, but hooking him up.
And he I thought he was with LeBron and them. No, not with them. Okay.
I know when he got traded from Houston, he had to hire like some kind of people to facilitate that shit because he didn't have an agent. His agent was Rob Pelinka before he went to LA.
Oh yeah, and he couldn't be his agent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, but yeah, then I agree with the Brad Beal shit. He definitely gonna sign for the Supermax. It's at this point, it's the only option. You wait this long, you might as well go ahead and sign a deal, and then at that point, force your way out if you want to get out. But don't fuck out the bag right now. You gotta sign a deal. You have to.
You get that Supermax.
Have to.
I think this is it. I mean, obviously, he can get traded on the back end of his deal, but
he has to.
I honestly, I just think he's going the mellow route. I mean, he wants the money.
Championship or get rich.
Yeah. At this point, if he opts out and goes somewhere else, there's nowhere to have even a cap space to give him a max deal anywhere else. If the max deal he can get anywhere else, I think 186, but it's still good money. But I don't think anyone else even has the cap space to give him that if he opts out to goes anywhere else. So
where could he go that's a contender? They can make anybody contender. I don't even think
Miami.
Yeah,
but they had no space. So I think he's definitely going. But I mean, if you Washington, I mean, you have to pay him the money. But is he worth that 250? No, hell no. If you ask me, he's not worth 250. He's not worth that deal.
Yeah, but Wizards ain't got no choice.
You have to. And he's in the perfect spot. He's in the perfect spot right now where he has to. Well, he did the right thing. He stayed long enough to where he didn't fuck up. He didn't do. He is Brad Beal is a perfect model NBA player. There's no stories out there about him. He scoring title last year.
You know what I'm saying? I think he get married to that chick now.
He can go to Dallas.
They don't have max cap space. they're moving shit around just to match Jalen Bronson's offer. He's going to get in New York.
They better not match it. They better not match that offer.
They
Hey,
gonna match it.
250.
I would match it.
250
Brunson. We'll talk about that later too.
I'm going back to the Wizards too. You know, is he
But
working?
yeah, he has
No,
to sign that
because
shit,
he gets
man.
injured every single season. But hey,
Who, Brad Beal? Well, he ain't hurt that 1 year. Last year, 2 years ago when he won the scoring, he didn't get hurt. That was the only year he didn't get hurt.
He pulled the hammy, and they made the joke, and he was kind of salty about it.
Oh, maybe he did get hurt, but he still won the scoring title. I mean, he played enough games to win the scoring title. That's why. Yeah, he played enough. He played enough.
He did.
Yeah.
Did they make
you gotta sign it. If you watch him, you gotta give it. Honestly, I don't think he's worth that money. He's earned it though, so I'm happy for him. If he decides to sign it, I hope he does. He's definitely he definitely deserves it. Like I said, I don't think he's necessarily worth that as far as we look at the cap spaces and like if you put that number on any team in the league and try to build around him, he ain't that guy. But you know, hey, he's earned it.
Well, the last pickup, Rockets buy out John Wall, and the Clippers pick him up. It's a pretty good pickup for the Clippers. I don't know if it moves the needle a little bit. They're already contenders, so I moves the needle just a little bit. Maybe that's what they needed to get over the hump. To be seen. I don't know how good John Wall is because he didn't play last season.
I say
we ain't seen him in a while. Yeah, we ain't seen him in a minute, man. So it's hard to kind of gauge his move. Yeah, but
if he was
I
just
think it's a smart move. But I mean, they got Reggie Jackson. He was playing great last year. So like, what do you do, Reggie? Do you make John Wall your starter and put Reggie as 6th man? Do you make John Wall the 6th man? Like, what do you do with Reggie at that point?
I need to see how much money John Wall making.
You said what?
How much money John Wall making?
Bet, man. But he got bought out though, so he got like he was due 49 or some shit. He got like 46. Then he getting that $2 million from there. So basically, he getting the same he's gonna get for this whole deal. So it's good for him. Good for him. He got that. I don't know how they pay that shit. I don't know if he paid in one lump sum or what, but
he played 80 games in like 4 years, bro.
His agent, man, is the fucking GOAT. Well, now when he signed that deal in Washington, when he signed that deal, I told y'all when he signed that deal, I said this is gonna be the worst deal in basketball in 2 years, and it was instantly faster than that.
Only because he gets towards Achilles.
Even if he was healthy, bro, he was not ever worth that much money.
I don't know,
like 50 mil. John Wall, a healthy John Wall, even at his apex, he wasn't worth $50 million a year. I'm sorry, I love John Wall. He was never that good. That's why I love Brad Beal. I love Brad Beal, but he's not that good. He's not worth that. I don't know what per year is going to be. But
that's just crazy. That's just the NBA we're in today, though.
Right, but when you look at the number, bro, and then you do that, we look at the salary cap. Even when it goes up, if John Wall signs a deal, it's going to be like Russ is this year. He's going to be getting. It's going to be an astronomical amount his last year of the deal, where it's going to be like he's not going to be worth, especially if he's on Wizards. They're going to be shitty, and he's not going to be worth that money. Like it's not going to make sense to pay him that money. It's not going to make sense because he's not like if it was like LeBron or something like that who got that max there or Steph. Like when Steph got it, it made sense because he's Steph Curry. Like of course he's worth it. He's Steph Curry, but it's only that deal is only worth it for like Giannis's and Steph's and like healthy Kawhi's and LeBron's. It's not for like Brad Beal's a very good player, but he's not. You know, he has like it'd be like a superstar, like a bona fide superstar. He's not that. I love him, but he's not that.
That's just the league we're in. I mean, because all these bums again. Like tomorrow, there's gonna be hella people's gonna get paid way more money than they deserve. That's just the NBA dude making so much money. I think Shaq said it the other day on the podcast. Like Rudy Gobert. Like Rudy Gobert is not a fucking max player.
Nah, but now what's happening is some of these teams are holding up on some of these guys. Like you see, Miles Bridges ain't get paid, DeAndre Ayton ain't get paid. They realizing these guys ain't worth the fucking money. They're not worth it. Like I'm not going to pay this. Like some other team want to pay that.
Well, Phoenix dumb himself for that.
Not paying Ayton.
I mean, not paying for what not the max, but for them saying if what Windhorst says is true, they could find Ayton's production elsewhere. Good fucking luck,
bro. But they ain't lying. Especially you want to give him max money. He wants max. He wanted max. He wanted max. That's all he wants. He wants time for less than max. He ain't worth max. Like for what he wants, DeAndre.
Oh yeah.
For what he wants, we can give that production elsewhere for less money. That's what they're saying. We can go get for that $30 million a year he's going to be getting. We can go get 3 players that can equal what he gives us. That's what they're saying, and they're not lying. They ain't lying. His motor is like this, bro. Like he has no motivation to play basketball for real.
He's still what? It's only fourth year in the league. Right?
So you want to just gift him a max contract because he was number 1 pick and he's young? No, you gotta show me some shit, bro.
He's their best chance to get to the NBA Finals, get back there anyway.
And he didn't improve last year, so he wasted it. Last year was his chance to show them he's worth that max contract, and he proved them the exact reason why they didn't give him that shit. That game he got into with Monty Williams, I proved to him exactly why they didn't give him that shit. I proved to him that basically sealed the deal. After that game, I said he's done. He's done in Phoenix. That was his last game. I knew that as soon as that happened. I said he's done in Phoenix. He's done. He got benched. And they were arguing. He's done for sure. Like he ain't built like that. And the franchise, they know that too. Like y'all want him? Go ahead and pay him. He gonna be, just a above, slightly above average big man in the league. He's not gonna ever be like a cornerstone to a championship team, in my opinion.
Nah, I think he will. I think he will be.
He's gonna be a cornerstone to a championship team.
I think he'll be your
cornerstone.
Your second best player on the team.
Second best player. Okay.
Second championship team.
I think his ceiling is at the most third best player. At the most, at the highest, and that's if he's like maxed out, like his abilities. I just don't see him being a max player. At least right now, I wouldn't give it to him either.
I mean, but I agree he's done. I mean, that bridge is already burned in Phoenix. So I think these teams, like some of these teams, are getting smart with. It's only happening in smaller markets though, where they're not paying these players. Like Miles Bridges, he ain't getting paid either. At least from Charlotte, they said, "No, we're not gonna pay you, bro." Which I don't know if I totally agree with that one. I don't think he's worth the max either, but Charlotte kind of ain't got no choice. I don't know who they're going to try to go out and get to replace him.
Send him to the Pistons. Bye, brother.
Who they going to get to replace him? I don't know what they're going to do.
Nobody. He ain't really making a difference. He box office from a dunk perspective, and he does play defense, but it's like, bro, he's replaceable.
He had a couple of nice games. I was like, all right, maybe he is starting to come into his own. Like I said, I don't know if I'll give him max.
I think his peak is like his ceiling is Tobias Harris though.
Nah, I don't see it offensively for him.
Oh, yeah. You saying worse? Tobias Harris played defense too.
Yeah, but Harris could score.
He can shoot and he can score.
Also, I'm saying that's his ceiling though. So if that ain't his ceiling, he definitely don't deserve the max.
Yeah, Tobias Harris.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Miles Bridges don't deserve the max.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to give him max. It's tough though, man. It's a tough situation. These guys want to get paid, which I can't blame them. You can't really fault them for that. But if you ain't really did it consistently enough, you can't really expect to get paid. But yeah, any more opt-in, outside you want to talk about?
I think that's it. And all this, that matters.
Yeah, that's all I can.
Patty Mills,
he opted, he declined.
But I think that's it.
Yeah.
But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying that. Yeah, that's better. I mean, Bobby Porter's opted out for Milwaukee, but I think he'll be back.
Yeah,
he just wants more money. He'll give more money.
Yeah, I think Peter Tucker opted out too. I think, right?
Portland is signing Fred VanVleet, and that's going to be a championship.
You said Portland signed Fred VanVleet?
Yeah, that's a good pickup though. I'm being funny, but that is a good
that's
that happened. I didn't see that.
9 minutes ago. That's what is expected to happen.
Is it a trade or a free agent?
Free agent.
Oh, that's a major move for them.
That's just CJ. That's just Dame CJ part 2 again. Honestly,
for watch
for them, I didn't think they'd be able to get nobody like that. That's a nice pickup for them. I like that for them. I don't know if it, like I said, like you said, it's kind of like CJ point like 2.0 really, but a little smaller. Like he's not as But yeah. I mean, I like Van Vliet. I'm a Van B fan.
That's per watch. I mean, it might not happen. I've also seen, Watch said that about 10 minutes ago. It was being reported he was going to sign a 4-year to 110 million extension, but Watch said he's headed to the.
Whoa.
And he's often not wrong,
But
but
I don't see that though, bro. You sure that's the right page, dog?
I mean, I'm telling you, bro.
Let me see. Adrian Wojnarowski.
Let's go to Shams, bro. I got Shams.
Yeah,
Rose be fucking up.
Yeah, nah. Well, nah. 'Cause the last thing Woj tweeted was 2 hours ago.
Yeah, bro. He might be on a
Wrong page. It's possible.
on one of them. It's a hell of them bot pages that be fucking trolling, bro. I saw one. I was like, oh shit. And I was like, oh, that's not the Robo. I was salty as hell.
Well,
But yeah, I don't know. The last big thing I see tweeted out was that DeJounte Murray trade, which we're gonna get into next if y'all done with that.
Let's do it. And I'll return back and tell y'all what I was saying.
At best 4th seed in the East. At best.
Hawks. Atlanta Hawks, man. It's been rumored. I didn't think it was true because I didn't think it really made sense, honestly, to be completely honest with y'all. But it actually happened. Went through. Spurs trade DeJounte Murray to the Hawks. What do they got here? Gallo, 3 first-round picks. 2 of those picks are unprotected, and then 1 pick swap. I think in 2027 is the pick swap.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what the Spurs are getting for DeJounte. Or that's what the Spurs are getting in return for DeJounte Murray. I think it's a good trade for the Spurs, man. People are killing the Spurs, and I don't think DeJounte Murray is worth three picks, man. I'm be real with you. This guy was a late first round pick. I think he was 27th pick, 26th pick, something like that. They developed him into an all-star. One-time all-star. He ain't like he perennial all-star. Last year was a great year. He averaged 21, 9, and 8 or something like that. Great year last year. But 3 picks is a lot, bro. And 2 unprotected picks, man, that's a lot, bro. And then you give him a Gallo. Gallo, I know he's a Asian player. Bigger contract, but I think it's a good move for a team trying to rebuild, knowing DeJounte Murray's going to be up again, and I think next summer, 2 more years, I think he's going to be up for a huge deal. I don't think he's going to be worth that big max he's going to be up for either. I think it's smart for them to get out from under him now, get picks back for him, try to rebuild. As far as the Hawks go, I'm not sure. I guess trying to get more relief for Trae Young off ball, which I get because he did lead the league in turnovers this year, but as far as the fit, I ain't really too confident in this fit.
I'm willing to see I believe. I know DeJounte Murray. He's a good player.
He's a great point guard. I think he's a better point guard than Trae. I will put that out there.
I want to see is what we saw last year when he was an all-star. Is that the best he can be, or can he be more? Because we know when you're in San Antonio, you play under that pop system.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're a Kawhi or Tim Duncan superstar, like you really don't go out there and put up big numbers in San Antonio because they rely on team ball and everything, which worked for Pop for years. So I'm just wondering to see now that he's out of that system in Atlanta, he's averaged 21 last year. Can he up that to maybe a 24, 25 in Atlanta this year? Like I said before, at best, the Hawks is a 4th seed in the East. Maybe a second round appearance. That's about it. I don't see DeJounte Murray and Trae Young getting them to East Conference Finals. I don't. At least right now.
Go ahead, Doc.
It's gonna be interesting. That's a fun pickup. It gives me Monte Ellis, Steph Curry vibes. Like you're never gonna win, but it's gonna be fun to watch.
Nigga said never gonna win.
Never gonna win, but we're gonna enjoy watching it though.
It will be fun to watch. I will give it that.
So Atlanta needs it. They still got John Collins, right?
And I heard they're trying to get rid of him too. I heard they're trying to move him. Yeah. I heard they're really trying to move him. I thought he would kind of. I was kind of surprised I didn't see him doing this deal. I thought he was going. That's what I thought. I thought they were trying to keep him for short. What the fuck are they trying to do? What's going on in Atlanta? I'm not sure what's going on.
It's not championship, but it's championship move, but it's fun basketball move. So I'll be excited to watch them. They're gonna put on a lot of exciting games, and they'll lose in the second round of the playoffs in 5 games if they're lucky.
I just don't really. I mean, I can get what they're trying to do. I guess trying to get Trey more off the ball. I just don't know. I think Trey's pretty good on the ball, though. I think that's where he does a lot of pick and roll, and he does really good. I think now he is a great spot up shooter. He does shoot like 48% in catch and shoots, which is pretty good. Jonte can't shoot though. That's one thing he can't.
He cannot shoot at all.
Inconsistent as fuck. So when they put Trey on the ball and they got Jonte out there together, they're gonna have to put Trey out the ball more because Jonte can't spot up and shoot.
It's giving me Eric Snow, Allen Iverson vibes,
bro. No, come on, you just play.
Yeah, I mean, but another thing, they're also both smaller guards. Like Jonte, I mean, he's not. I think Jonte is actually pretty good defensively. He was like top. I don't want to say top 15, 20 in defensive ratings last year, but Trae Young is not. He's very bad defensively. So you got two. Jonte's only 6'4", so you got 2 smaller guards out there in the backcourt. One of them got the guard wing.
I mean, but I think that's part of it too. Like defensive, like Trey on defense side was getting
getting cooked.
Like at least Jonte can defend the other team's guard now.
But okay. So you gonna put Trey on a wing?
Who Trey gonna guard? Klay Thompson?
Right. You gonna guard somebody 6'7", 6'6", 6'5"?
Whoever the team's worst shooter is.
Okay, post them up.
They just can't get. Okay,
I mean, if it's that simple, I mean, Boston would have did that in the final. Like, it's easy to say yes on paper. Yeah, go post them up.
You better not. So you saying Boston would do that to Steph? Steph is way better defensively than Trey. Do not do that to Steph. Now I know Steph be getting shitting on for his defense, but we cannot say Steph like that. Steph defense is definitely respectable.
I'm just talking about the matchup. You talk about, I mean, big on the lip. You still
okay. Steph is also, Jeremiah said this too. Steph is the strongest player on their team. Strongest player on their team. Trey, you cannot say that about Trey. I can guarantee you he ain't the strongest player on their team.
Trey straight hooper. I don't know. He
gonna get ate up.
He's skinny. Like maybe Steph. If Trey is lucky, he'll be like Steph when he gets a little older, where he's like that grown man strength, but he ain't there yet.
You gotta put some work in.
Steph, I remember being he about 23, right?
Yeah, ain't nobody comparing him to Steph.
You did too. You said Boston would do that in the finals. I said to who? Steph? That's what you saying?
No, because wasn't Horford? I mean, wasn't Klay Thompson guarding Horford? That's a mismatch in the post. I said if it's that easy, a big on a little, Boston would have.
No, I'm not saying that. Okay, it has to be a big who. Okay, I'm saying Trey. His defense is not good. So the fact that his defense is not good and he's small makes it even worse. His defense is not good. If you're a good defender, you can play defense on a bigger guy and still be successful. If your defense is shitty and you're smaller, you're going to be at even bigger disadvantage.
Trey gonna have to put some weight on, man. Like I said, I remember being 23, and Steph wasn't a great defender. He was 20. He was getting cooked, too small, not super fast. Trey,
at the end of the day, if it's all about that mismatches, teams would do it.
They don't do mismatches for sizes in general. They do mismatches for defensive skill set. His skill set is bad and he's small. He has 2 negatives against him. T. They're gonna pick on him. Yeah. And when he gets to playoff time, you're gonna see it. You'll see it. I'll just be quiet. You'll see.
Okay.
Until it happens. I gotta agree with that because they never pick on Chris Paul. Really, I mean, they kind of sometimes, but not really.
And his defense is not that bad. When you're small and have bad defensive tendencies, you're gonna get picked on. You see, you don't pick on Marcus Smart because defense is not shitty. He put effort in. His defense ain't shitty.
But Marcus Smart is 6'4" too.
Yeah, Marcus Smart ain't no little guy.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
shout out to Marcus Smart. Yeah, Marcus Smart.
Until I see it happen, until I see whatever team the Hawks facing, they're targeting Trey Young.
They do that already, though.
I can probably show you footage from past 2 years in the playoffs. They were hunting Trey Young. If you're gonna be honest, it's not nothing new. This ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new, but okay.
I'm talking about with DeJounte.
They're gonna do that. He's still gonna be on the court, T. He's still gonna be the weakest link on the court defensively. So they're still gonna target him.
So if they guarding the Warriors, playing the Warriors, and this is an outlier because the Warriors is only they only one team. Who does Trey guard?
Well, it's not going to happen in the playoffs. I mean, I don't expect the Hawks to get to the finals.
We're not talking about the playoffs, regular season.
Regular season, 2 games, but they're putting him on staff.
Okay. So T just said, who cares? Somebody cooked. That's what he just said. Who cares?
You get cooked in the regular season.
He'll put up 30. Who cares? He'll put up 30.
They only pay on twice a year, so it's like, okay, you don't expect them to beat the Warriors anyway.
But when it matters, that shit's gonna matter. That's just gonna matter. It's really gonna matter because when they play like a Milwaukee, that's what they're playing in the playoffs. A Philly, you know what I'm saying? They play Philly. Who gonna guard Philly? Tyrese Maxey gonna cook his ass. He's gonna cook Trae Young. He's gonna cook him. He's gonna eat him alive.
You gotta
guard James Harden,
but Maxey gotta guard.
Hell no.
I'll see when it happens. I'll say you're right. When it happens, I'll say you're right.
And no, he don't.
But you got to guard Trey too, though.
No, he don't. But he's stable. Maxey can guard DeJounte Murray. Murray ain't that quick and ain't that fast. He's shifty and he's pretty fast. He's shifty, but Tyrese Maxey can guard him.
We'll see.
Trae Young is going to be the weakest link on defense. That's my only worry about the trade. Honestly, is defense. Offensively, I think they'll figure it out because DeJounte Murray is a great point guard and he has great court vision. I think Trae Young is versatile enough to be able to shoot out the ball enough to make that shit work. But defensively, it's going to be a struggle for them, man.
Then at the end of the day, like I said, that's like they're strictly shooting over Trey. Clint Capella is still at the rim protecting them.
They're going to have to add somebody. I was going to say, Clint Capella in there. They're going to have to add somebody else to him. Bogey ain't the best defender either. They're going to have to get like a lot. Atlanta should add anybody else to add on should be 3 D players at like 6'5" and above. Anybody else to add on? They need some size at the wing to be able to defend like some of these wing scores they have in the East, like a Jimmy Butler. I know it's your guy T. They got to guard Jimmy Butler. They got to guard James Harden. They got to guard his wings. You said what?
They couldn't guard him this year in the playoffs.
Exactly. So they're gonna have to get even better defensively. They got even worse defensively. So they're gonna get better. Well, they ain't gonna say worse.
I would say DeJounte.
I don't say got worse. DeJounte is actually a pretty good defender, but he ain't guard Jimmy Butler. He's too small. Jimmy Butler gonna eat his ass alive. He's too small.
What you just say?
It's not all about being small, but now when you have somebody who's gonna be tower over you and be able to power over you like that, it's not what you can do.
He's not towering over him. But
6'7". Okay, Jonathan Murray is 6'4", 180. That's very slender, bro. 6'4", 180.
But you just said the same thing.
That's like me.
But you just said the same thing about when I said Clay over Al Horford.
Clay 6'7", 220. You talking about 6'3", 180 versus 6'7", 225, bro. 6'8", 225.
What the fuck's Al Horford?
He probably 250. That's 25 pounds over Clay, bro.
All right, we'll see. We'll just see. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Any other trades?
We got the Nuggets traded Will Barr and Monte Morris to the Wizards. KCP Ish Smith in return. Fun fact, I didn't know this. Will Barr, the Nuggets career leader in three-pointers made.
Will the three.
Didn't know that. Shout out to Will Barr. I didn't even see Cubs was in here. What up, Cuz? But yeah, this trade was just I don't know what they were trying to do here. I think I don't know. I guess they got tired of the players. They got kind of the same players in return both ways. So not really sure what's going on here.
Trade doesn't make sense. Doesn't make much sense to me. I guess maybe they felt Will the Thrill can keep Brad Beal can help him. I don't know. Doesn't do much for either team, honestly.
Yeah, it doesn't move the needle much for either team, honestly, if you ask me either.
Facts. I agree.
All right. Another basketball news, man. Your boy Emoni Bates went home.
Whose boy?
Ran.
That's great. I was about to say. I know
That's my
that
boy.
ain't my
That's my
boy.
boy.
I know.
That's still my boy, man. That's still my boy. Shout out Imani Bates. I did see this
No.
news.
He went home.
That's a
Went
that's,
home.
that's, that's a good pickup though. I mean, he
For
should
them,
go
yeah.
there and he should straight out ball and go to Ja Morant round. You know, he's at a mid-major now. He got to ball out though.
What's the name of your school, T?
Eastern Michigan.
Eastern Michigan.
That's a
Eastern.
Mac school. He playing BG twice a year.
He about to do them dirty. He better, or else
He better.
Yeah.
He better. Yeah. Shout out Imani Bates, man. If I was him, I mean, I don't know what options he had. I'm sure he had other options. I'm pretty sure.
Should have went to Duke anyways.
Nah, I should have went to the G League if I would have did.
Not Memphis.
No, what that tells me is he has his family is still too much in his ear.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Come on back home, boy. Come on, man. You know you got to do what you did. Your high school right down the street. Come on back home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's all that was. Is his family just too much in his ear?
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this move. Hope it works out for him though, man. You know, I do want to see him.
The best, yeah.
Yeah, I do want to see him in the league, man. But it's crazy to see guys like a Shaden Sharp, who was kind of in the same boat Imani was in, who reclassified, who went to a college, who didn't play at all. You know, but Imani played. I know Shaden was eligible to go to the draft this year, but it makes you think maybe Imani was better off just even sitting there, even going to the G League and just getting trained in the G League and not playing that much, because he really hurt his draft stock majorly, man. Majorly.
This is gonna kill it, like, because if he doesn't ball this year, like it's a wrap.
Yeah, he might not even get drafted if he don't ball out. Like if he don't average like 20.
He got to average 20. It's mid-major. He got to ball
20 plus. He got a damn near like lead the league nation, lead the nation in scoring. Damn near.
I don't know about all that. Ja Morant did,
but Ja Morant was also a point guard and did hell of shit that was good.
And his team won. I don't think Eastern Michigan will win much with.
Imani Bates ain't gonna be
Imani Bates like that. If he's the killer they say he is, they should win their conference tournament. It's the MAC. Right?
The thing. He ain't the killer they say he is, bro. That's the thing. That's the thing. He might not be the killer they say he is. The thing. They saying that he ain't the killer no more. If they saying. That's what they saying. They saying he's out.
I'm just telling you, it's gonna be hard finding them Eastern Michigan games on TV.
Yeah.
Them ESPN Plus games you gotta.
Well, he gonna have to make some noise, man. He gonna have to make noise, like. Because, like, the name is already ringing less bells, just the name alone. You know, so he's going to have to look really impressive. It's a really questionable move for me, man. I just don't. This is a move you make when you have all the eyes still on you. The eyes are still on him, but it's for the wrong reasons right now.
But even to the MAC, though? Like, no disrespect to the MAC, but it's still the MAC.
Yeah. This is a move you make when it's like you're looked at as okay, like you're undeniable. Like there's nothing for you to prove. You have shit to prove, bro. You got too much to prove right now.
Yeah, he
you to make this move.
Another big.
Yeah, he should. I mean, honestly, like you said, he should went to a Duke or a UK or something like that. Like,
I even take a Murray State, like a team that makes noise every year.
Even now, bro. He had to go somewhere big. He got to go somewhere big, man. Somewhere that's going to get him some structure too, because it's already looking like we went to Penny. Now it's no knock on Penny at all, but what has he done? He ain't really took a team nowhere for real. You know what I'm saying? So it's like team's gonna be really questioning, like, all right, what is this kid really about? Like, you got nobody really gonna vouch for you. Like Penny gonna vouch for you in the league, but what is his word holding the league right now? He ain't got no kids that came up and went to the league except for Jalen Durant right now. He had a couple other kids from Memphis that went to the league, but they ain't really doing much. You know what I'm saying?
But what made him look worse is the fact that Memphis started winning. Like, they were terrible when he's playing, but the fact that he went away and they made us run and actually made the tournament without you.
Yeah,
that's what made him look worse. So.
Yeah, and then you were sitting down and they came back from the tournament game. I know. We watching the game like, hold on, that look like Emoni. Oh shit, that's Emoni. What the fuck? This nigga playing? That shit was comedy.
Yeah, man. At the end of the day, like I said, man, I wish the kid none but the best, man. Hopefully, he makes a lot of noise.
Please do, Emoni. We want to see you do great things, brother.
Facts.
I just question the school though. Just question the school.
Yeah, I would agree, man. When I first seen it, I was yeah. I'm just gonna leave this one alone, man.
All right, good brothers. Let's going to wrap this up. Like I said, NBA free agency starts tomorrow, 6:00. So a lot of moves will be made.
Hey, we'll touch on the Bengals and Deshaun Watson on Sports and Spirits on Friday. Tune in. We got
because
it's getting late. I'm just telling you that's what we're gonna touch.
Behind the scenes, we ain't got to talk about Deshaun. I said Deshaun Watson because hopefully they was coming out with a decision, but they didn't yet.
Yeah, he didn't yet, but he out of there, man.
Hey, the Bengals got to win though. Hey, them tickets is damn near sold out. Just saying.
Yeah, ticket prices went up for sure,
and they damn near sold out. But we'll get that on Sports and Spirits. So we get that. Anybody else got anything with the association?
Yeah, we'll touch on that on sports. Like I said, a lot of moves will be made by Friday, so we'll touch on that.
Yeah, we'll update y'all on the free agent signings. A lot of teams. Well, ain't that many teams with cap space, but a lot of teams that you wouldn't think they got a lot of cap space.
It's probably the worst. It's probably the worst free agency class, honestly, in a while.
Yeah, this class ain't that good. The teams
who's the prize jewel this time around?
It's like restricted people, honestly. Like DeAndre Ayton is one of the biggest. Was probably the biggest names.
I mean, Brad Beal,
but he not going nowhere.
So,
Kyrie was one of the other bigger names, but he's not going nowhere now. He already opted in. Russ was a bigger name, but who cares about that guy these days?
Yeah, so you got Bills, your Hardens, your Zach LaVines.
Yeah, Zach LaVine, but he's staying in Chicago. Basically, they're basically saying, it's gonna be I think a pretty predictable one as far as player movement goes. Trades might be a little crazy. Might be some trades that go down that might be crazy, but as far as player movement goes, I think it's gonna be pretty predictable.
All right, and we'll keep y'all updated. Sports and Spirits Fridays. For the good brothers, Flyman Rand, Josh, Doc Evans, Steve Taryn Bland. This has been Down to the Wire 513, episode 239. Give us a follow on everything Down to the Wire 513.
Oh, Down to the Wire.
Sure.
Yeah, Down to the
Wire.
Wire.
It is. You know what it is.
Hey, shout out to y'all brothers. Y'all brothers, the truth. I love y'all.
Nah, shout out to you, brother.
Shout out to y'all,
you too, brother.
Love y'all. Feels mutual.
Love y'all.
Thank y'all for tuning in, and we out.
See y'all next week or Friday, actually.